You can't buy much with a $2 bill nowadays, unless you find yourself at the dollar store. But half a century ago, a $2 bill could buy you a whole lot more. What will some time travel show us about the value of a $2 bill? 50 years ago, we found ourselves in 1972. Richard Nixon was our president, and he had a very eventful year. His visit to the People's Republic of China re-established harmonious relations between the two world powers. He also signed the Anti-Ballistic Missile Treaty with the Soviet Union. And of course, his involvement in the Watergate scandal in May of that year would lead to his resignation 2 years later. Another thing in the works during Nixon's tenure was the continuous planning of a new $2 bill to be released as part of the nation's bicentennial celebration 4 years later. At the time, a Red Seal 1963 $2 bill was the last one issued and had subsequently been discontinued. If you had one, though, there was plenty you could spend it on. At your local grocery store, you could get a dozen eggs for just 52 cents, a gallon of milk for $1.29, or a loaf of bread for $1.55. Need cigarettes? $1.75 would get you a carton. Driving home from the supermarket, you could get nearly 4 gallons of gas for that $2. The average price for fuel was 55 cents a gallon. If your groceries didn't satisfy your appetite, $2 could get you a lot at McDonald's. A Big Mac, large fries, large soda, and an apple pie would still leave you room to afford a vanilla milkshake, if you so desired. And on the entertainment side, a $2 bill could get you a ticket to see The Godfather, the highest-grossing film of 1972, but it couldn't quite get you into a Major League Baseball game. The average price for a ticket was $2.95. Of course, as the years went on, the prices of all these items went up, and the buying power of the $2 bill decreased. According to the website in2013dollars.com, inflation has caused the amount of $2 to depreciate to the point where, on average, it can only get you the equivalent of what 28 cents could afford back then. That's not the reason people don't spend them. The 1963 $2 bill was discontinued, mostly due to lack of use. The redesigned bicentennial $2 bill in 1976 was mistakenly thought of as a collector's item, and it was mostly hoarded. The same sentiment still applies today. People don't use $2 bills because of the misconception that they're rare or are out of print. Plus, let's face it, outside of that dollar store, and maybe the McDonald's value menu, $2 just won't get you much in 2022. People use them mostly for tips. Finally, even if your $2 bill can't buy you a gallon of milk, let alone a gallon of gas, it doesn't mean you shouldn't use them. You can always put them to use the same way I have over the years. I like to buy things with a handful of $2 bills, which always makes for a fun response at the cashier. As an example, the video appearing over my shoulder will show you what happened when I spent nothing but $2 bills at a variety of pet stores. Enjoy, and thanks again for watching.